Alright, this is a quick little video hack of how to use a regular interactive whiteboard in a way that will allow your roomies in your classroom and your Zoomies at home on Zoom in order to see, they'll both be able to see what you are writing on your whiteboard. If you use the normal built-in tools with your interactive whiteboard like this, you can choose your pen color and pen size. You may be familiar with that. You can write on the board. You can use these pens that come with it to write on the board, or you can use any other object really. Like if you want to reach high, you could use something like this stick in order to write on the board. The problem is if you use these tools, only your roomies will be able to see it. The Zoomies, if you share the screen in Zoom, they'll see the slide, they won't see any of these red lines on it. So in order for both groups to see, we have a workaround, and that is to use the Zoom annotation tools that serve the same function. You can write and you can draw all over your slides, but what's nice about that is the kids at home will be able to see your marks, and the kids in the room will be able to see your marks. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Another feature of these, here's the clear button. We're going to clear those things off, is the mouse feature. And what's really nice about that is that you can turn this mouse mode on, and it just turns your hand into a mouse, or the pen or the stick or whatever it is you're touching will be a mouse. And what that means is that you can control the zoom features. So for example, in this case, what I want to do is I want to grab this and scoot it out of the way. Oops. And then I want to use the annotate tools in Zoom. The annotate tools in Zoom now, if I push annotate, there it is. So I'm going to grab that toolbar. This is my annotation toolbar, and it's kind of tall. I'm a fairly tall person and I still can't reach it. So now when you're in mouse mode, you can use something that's longer in order to move your toolbar so that you can access it. And you can either use your finger or your long device, whatever you have. So what's neat about this is that once you're in Zoom and you have roomies and you have your Zoomies, you'll be able to annotate on the whiteboard, teach like you would in a normal teaching classroom, but since you're sharing this screen with your Zoomies, they'll be able to see all your marks on the whiteboard as well if you use the Zoom annotations. So now that I've got my Zoom annotation board up, I can choose draw, pick what kind of line I want. Now I can use my finger, and I can underline things, I can highlight things, I can draw on things. There's an erase button, of course, if you can clear your stuff off if you don't want it. The students will be able to see all of that. And if you want to go back to mouse, there's a mouse button right here. You click mouse. Now, when I tap, it's advancing my slide deck because my finger is now a mouse. So when I get to the spot, now if I want to write on it some more, I just go back to draw, pick my line, and say, hey everybody, look at this. This is what I want you to see right here. Pay attention to this. Or maybe you want to highlight. There it is. So you pick your highlight color and you say, oh, I want everybody to see this word right here. Pay attention to this. And your roomies will be able to see it on the giant whiteboard, and your Zoomies will be able to see it on their Zoom screen. So that way you can teach in your normal way and be able to move around the classroom, and everybody will be able to see your shared screen. Hope this helps. When you're all done, you can clear all your drawings, and you can turn it back to, you can stop your share and make it back like regular. If you want to go back to the regular marker so that you can use your pens and just write on it. Now this, if you use these pens and you're using the whiteboard tools, only the roomies will be able to see that. If you want your Zoomies to be able to see the annotations on the whiteboard, you need to use the Zoom annotation tools. That's what this hack is all about.